This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Do I look better from this side, or this side? Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Mass Effect. In the last episode, we went to the Gemini cluster to defeat some crime bosses as well as explore the planets within. Even though we have a major story thing we have to do where we have to find Saren and the conduits and everything like that, and possibly the destruction of all mankind. But no, it's time for side quests, man. We gotta keep doing side quests. So let's keep exploring this place. I will try to like divvy out exploration and doing story bits and stuff like that. So I'll try to kind of even it out for the most part. And on veteran mode, most enemies aren't quite exacted to my level, but they get pretty close. So no matter how many levels I get, the challenge will somewhat still be there. Unlike insanity mode, where they'll always be a challenge no matter what. So anyway, let's head to the Argus Road cluster. And no, I'm not going to do the Pinnacle Station stuff yet. I'm going to have maybe an episode or two dedicated to just that specifically. And I may wait till the end of the game when I've locked most of my abilities to make it a little bit easier to go through. Though if I remember correctly, you can space out the stuff. Like you can do some stuff and then come back later and do it again. But like I said, I kind of want to do it all together. Let's go to the Phoenix thing anyway, because there is, plants and stuff we can explore. And luckily the game highlights this place, so even if we completed the Pinnacle Station, we could always come back to it at a later date because we know where it is. Because it's basically just a combat simulator, so it's just there to mess with your abilities and stuff like that, kind of let you test them outside of combat. So there is a planet we can explore here. We're not going to explore it at the moment because there is a side quest involved with it, and I haven't unlocked that yet, and we have to do quite a bit of story-based stuff to unlock it. I think I have to either do 3 of the major events in the game, the 3 major planets, at least 3 of them anyway, or I have to do 3 major UNC missions, which is short for Uncharted, but this is the planet we need to land on, but we're not going to do it right now. But I'll give you a second to read the dialogue there. Ooh. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. At least that's what it seems like there. But anyway, oops. I keep pressing B and not X like I'm supposed to blast out of that. This system has 1 planet we can't do anything with. The rest of them we can check out. So, which is this one right here. Alright, it's Incise or whatever. Not sure. Anyway, it's similar to Earth, huh? Ooh. Maybe we could live there. Well, it does have a city there, so. Anyway, let's check out the. Oh wait, no, I already did that one. Whoops. 5 seconds ago, and I already forgot what we checked. And we got Patashi right here. We can survey this one. Sunblasted, huh? Sounds like Florida to me. Anyway, we get some rare elements here. One of the many things we're supposed to survey. While scanning the planet, you detect a deposit of samarium. Okay, I think there's supposed to be a hidden, oh yeah, here we go. There's 2 ways to find hidden stuff. You can either just highlight the stuff until it clicks, or if you see a little, I don't know if you can barely tell, but there is it does blink, but I think it only blinks when you highlight it. No, it'll do it okay, it does it every once in a while. But anyway, this is if we scan it, ooh, we get the asteroid we can travel to survey. The carbonaceous asteroid is emitting a weak intermittent signal at a frequency of 1,540 megahertz, radius 71 kilometers. I think that's pretty loud if I recall, but anyway. Prothean data disk rediscovered. During a scan of the Phoenix System's asteroid field, you detect an odd energy reading that Tali determined was Quarian in nature. She led a recon team onto the asteroid field where she discovered an abandoned freighter. The team could not determine why the ship was there, but they did find a Prothean data disk on board. And when we do that, we go back, our journal is updated with the Prothean data disks Uncharted quest. As soon as we find the 7-1, same thing like the others, we find we get rewards and credits, or we get experience and credits for doing that. Research on the Prothean culture is focused on the discovery of ancient data disks. So one of the many things we have to oh, and they add something to the codex. And I gotta remember at some point to have either an episode or do some bonus content with the data or the codex, so we can listen to some of the dulcet tones of the reader. And let's check Cisalto. Hydrogen, healed gas giant. No remarkable features. Sorry, gas giant. You're a little too gassy for me. Usually the easiest like stuff to find that's hidden is to highlight the the ring here. But I think that was the only secret thing in this whole place is just that one. Let me go look at my thing here. Yes. At least according to this. Anyway, I'm just using my notes here to... Okay. But there is... yeah, then we could just go to Pinnacle Station if we wish. But yeah, we're not going to check Tanto or Tuntao or whatever yet. So here's another place we can survey. Frozen surface. Oxidized copper, huh? Oh, weak gravity. You could jump on that thing. Anyway, light metal surveyed, scans the orbit, detected a deposit of cobalt. Oops. Dang it! Sorry, just force of habit. I'm always used to playing games where B is like either escape or on to the next one. Let's see. Where did that one? I could have swear there was like one more planet that had that you could, other than the Tantau or whatever, that you could explore, but maybe not. I guess I am misremembering like small details like that. So okay. Well, anyway, we're done with that place. Like I said, we're gonna save Tuntao for later when we actually get the side quest that involves that. So, well, I say it'll be a while till we get to it. So, but I'll remember because it'll activate as a side quest. It'll be like, hey, you need to go here. So, all right, this is the Hydra system. There is an assignment here. We actually got it on when we went to Indina's office and then and checked the message there, and it told us that there was a distress beacon around here. So let's check that out. That one doesn't require any Paragon or Renegade points, so we can do that without any problems. I realized I will have to eventually put points in Renegade or Paragon if I want to get the best results out of some of these quests and to show you. Because the maximum amount of points you can get for free via each playthrough is 3 points per game. And then you have to like beat the game and retry the game again. So I was misremembering how many points you get per game. It's 3. It's 1 just from hitting the first, like, I think first percentage of like the first quarter of your Paragon or Renegade points, and then second is when you become a Spectre, and then the third is, I believe, when you hit 75%, or it's when you do a special quest that you hit a level 20, which is, I need to hit that. I'm trying to get enough experience so I can get to level 20, because that'll stack up our power even more when we hit to level 20, but I'll talk about that when we get to it. So, another gas giant. But it looks blue because of the methane. Gas deposits surveyed. Scans of orbit have detected a large concentration of helium-3. Why not helium-1 or 2, huh? Huh? Got something against them? Only the 3s? The 3s have it? Wait. Thayer? Yeah, Thayer. The gas giant. Man, there's a lot of those around here. Vicious storms, huh? Yeah, I like rain, but I don't like rain that much. So, Varmalis. Cool areas. Ooh, volcanic. It's Metgos. The
message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. Emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support. Emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
We'll have to check that out then. So, but before we do that, I'll read that here in a second. Let me check a can room really quick. Get the survey for that out of the way. Small and rocky, the best kind of rocky. Oh, it was part of the Krogan rebellions, huh? A female warlord. I wonder if that's a big deal. And I think, if I remember, that is in Krogan society, because usually it's male-dominated, if I recall. Turian insignia recovered. Scans of the planet Canron revealed dangerous levels of radiation coming from the orbit. Chief Engineer Adams conducted further scans and discovered the remains of an ancient warhead marked with the Parthia colony insignia. So when we do that, we get another journal entry and codex. Whoa, we got a lot of experience and money for that one. But anyway, we unlocked the Uncharted Turian Insignias quest. Same thing like everything else, just collect all this stuff so you can get money and experience. Several Turian outposts and colonies were destroyed during the Unification War. Each colony insignia was disappeared. If no one's been like listening to the background story or reading up on it on their own, you're probably wondering what all this jargon means. A lot of it is in the codex, whenever we get to it. Man, look at all that stuff I haven't even clicked on yet, whether it be primary or secondary. I should get that bonus thing out pretty soon or something like that anyway. So anyway, back to that. So now let's go to Metgos and land and see if we can help those people there. Heat level 2, huh? It's gonna be same with that ice planet, except I think this one can kill us faster if we stay up for too long. But same thing, don't stay outside of your car for too long because of the heat and everything like that. Inhospitable indeed. Pressure cooker world. Well, anyway, let's land and see what we can find out. I think there is one more system in this cluster, but we have to unlock an Uncharted mission via. I think we have to finish one of the major planets first, one of the planet/missions first, and then we can unlock it. But since we haven't done the side quests there or pinnacle stations there, it'll always be on my radar, so I won't forget, hopefully. Anyway, for this dropping down, to do this mission, we don't need to actually get out of the vehicle. Well, I mean, we need to get out of the vehicle to check things, but what I mean, there's no, like, ground section of this place, so really just choose whoever you feel like dropping down. I don't recall there being any major, since it's Alliance stuff, let's go ahead and bring the humans, since they're more attached to that than the other characters are. I mean, they'll have their own dialogue, but I'm trying to choose stuff that's appropriate for either mission slash get extra dialogue. And there's a couple I've already missed with that in this case. I'll have to do that in a later episode when I go back to the Citadel to finish some of the minor quests there. Well, I'll talk about that when I actually do that episode. So, all right, what do we got? I think most of it's already unlocked. Let's see. I'm looking at my notes here. Yeah, most of it's together. The only thing that isn't shown is a deposit, which is like about right here. But since we're closest to it, we're just gonna go in order. At least I believe my notes have found everything. I could be missing like one or two things on random planets because of the certain guides and things haven't been 100%. There have been, like, I think I remember it was either my 4th or 5th time of replaying through this game. I was using the guide, and then I looked around the planet anyway because I'm weird like that, and I noticed it was missing a couple things. But the thing is, most of the things that weren't shown on it are things you can eventually get. You can complete the quest because all the stuff exploring the planet outside of like the main stuff where you could collect deposits, you still get extra experience and credits for finding stuff outside of the mission, but you don't get as much, so you could miss those and be fine. So, okay, I probably could have gone this a bit more efficiently. Oh well. Instead of trying to climb down. This is what happens when you look at your little mini-map instead of the actual, like, what's in front of your eyes. So, okay, get up. So, yeah, so you can stay out here for a little while, but... Okay, ooh, a Turian corpse? That doesn't look like a corpse. Well, that looks like a corpse. That looks like something else. Anyway, let's recover the artifact. I think this gives us another Turian thing, I think. Yep, Turian insignia recovered. While searching the wreckage, you found a very old letter stamped with a Goth's colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. Oh well. We did get experience, and we can't bury the body, because if we stay out for too long, we'll die.
Yes, sir.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you, Kaiden, so... as far as I know, Garrus doesn't make any comments about that stuff, so it's not like a big deal to have him in the group, for example. So, you think with how many times I played this game, you'd think I would have remembered every single Tom, Dick, and Harry like response or effect from all the characters, but well, you don't play a game for so long, you just forget little details like that. It's the same with Dragon Age. As much as I played the first Dragon Age, I still forget like You know, like which areas will get certain, you know, commentary from characters. Although that game, it's a little bit easier to get, instead of having to do an elevator scene, it's a little bit easier to get comrades to talk to each other. You just have to hit certain areas on a map that'll automatically unlock. You just have to like leave it for, like like walk away from it and then walk back to it after so much time, and it'll give you, it'll trigger a next set of dialogue. So that was an interesting little trick to figure out later on when playing that. I'll definitely do Dragon Age one day, but it'll probably be a while after I finish Mass Effect, because this one will take me a while. So, and I wanna play something else after that. You know, I don't wanna rack myself with legit BioWare games for multiple playthroughs, even though it'd been a long time since starting this channel that I just now got to. Actually, I guess I had done Star Wars like quite a few years ago, but I'd been doing my channel for quite a while before even considering doing that. Alright, let's see what this is. Ah, dang it. Kaiden, don't have enough electron. Oh, I thought I leveled you up. Huh. Okay, well anyway. Okay, I think I need 6 boxes, I think. I think it's because when I had to reload an old file to do something, I'd forgotten to level up my guys, or some of my characters, so... and so I just forgotten to redo that, so sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I think as long as it's enough to activate electronics, or overload, we're fine, so, okay. Now that we got that one. Alright, that's why you always want to bring someone to electronics, just in case. Let's go ahead, and since this will be the finish of the mission anyway, let's go ahead and get the, I think it says it's like right here. Let's go ahead and get the extra minerals here. So, yeah, luckily this will save me a lot of time for recording, so that way you're not seeing me. Why do I have to keep going straight? I just can't go around. I have to go to like where the arrow is, like a fly that sees like a light bulb or something. They're not a fly, but like a moth to a light bulb or something like that, where it's like, it's so beautiful. But yeah, luckily knowing where most of the stuff is already, we don't have to spend like a whole episode exploring the whole planet. Because as much as I like doing this, it is a little tedious and monotonous at times. If I wasn't recording, I wouldn't mind doing that, just because, you know, it's one of those like palate cleansers. You ever play a game that you just like, you do something like repetitious or dumb in it, but you don't care because it's just clearing your mind, you know, not stressful. It's like when people play certain puzzle games, or whatever that PS4 game was, or that PlayStation game, I think it was called like Flower, you know, stuff like that. So it's like me and like playing like Dynasty Warriors games or something like that. I just put it on normal mode and just go to the hacky slashy sections and just go, you know, just go to town just for fun, you know, even because that game doesn't require much of you unless you're playing on hard mode, you know. But, you know, I think every game has that. I don't think any game is completely remiss of like having areas like that, you know. Anyway, let's get this Mercury deposit here. Sailor Mercury? Nah, it's not as pretty. Although it's been for, let's see, heavy metal. Heavy metal! Rock on, man! Give it the horns! Yes, it's definitely surveyed a large deposit of mercury. I mean, I haven't watched anything that involving Sailor Moon since I was a kid, since they showed, like, episodes of the, was it the 4Kids dub? No, it was before 4Kids. I think it was, like, the Deke dub or whatever, like the really bad dub of it, where they had every episode at the end they had the whole G.I. Joe thing where they had to tell a message from one of the characters, and you could tell they reused animation from the actual episode because the Japanese version of the show didn't have anything like that. But back in the day, for some reason, channels and all that had to like say, each children's cartoon has to have a message, you know, which for G.I. Joe, it kind of makes sense. Transformers is a little bit weird just because it's like, okay. G.I. Joe's just, I don't know why for G.I. Joe, it just felt like it made more sense with that. But, yeah, just they always had to have that message, like, you know, don't bully people and all this other stuff. You know. Now, was it very effective? I'm not sure. I guess it worked on me because I try not to do stuff like that. But, okay, anyway. Oh, yeah, there is a, right next to this, there is a deposit, but the reason we're going to run into it on the map anyway, so while we check it out. If we go a little bit further, we'll see the deposit option, so. Where's this where's the ship? Oh yeah, there's the deposit right there, so.
There's the down ship.
This must be the place.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling about this.
You sure about that, Ashley? It looks... Huh. Well, there's nothing here. What the?
It's a trap!
Oh no! Geth! Yep, it's a trap. It's a trap! Yeah, Geth are attacking us, so yeah, very quickly run out of here so you don't... Especially in the higher difficulty. So there's Geth drones and... yeah, like these, or drone rockets or whatever, so... Yeah, these guys can be dangerous because they keep... I'm at a weird angle, so I keep missing. Okay, come on. There we go. Nice. Okay. The rocket troopers are the more dangerous of the groups. You have to be careful about, because they can easily start pot-shotting your thing. But luckily, because of the power of your Mako, you can usually pretty much just. Now, technically, you get more experience if you don't kill the. If you kill them on foot. So one way to get like maximum experience is to get out of the Mako and kill these things. But the problem is on this planet specifically, it's so dangerous. This is the Armitage. Is basically a juggernaut unit or a huge unit. The dangerous thing about that is that if it hits you with that ball of blast, it'll immediately. Well, on the harder difficulty, it'll immediately destroy your shields. On the lower difficulties, it'll do a lot of damage, but won't completely like destroy your. Okay. Well, I mean, that goes to ride a rocket. The cool thing about the cannon is, at least when it comes to the Geth, you don't have to hit him exactly because it has splash damage, so it'll destroy him. So, now if I had Tali here and if I wanted to risk getting out of the Mako, if we destroyed the Armitage's shields, we could actually hack it. Yeah, like that's how powerful the hack is. Is as if we destroyed its shield and it had no shields, we could hack it for a little while. That makes hacking like really dangerous and awesome at the same time. So anyway, yep, we destroyed the. I don't even think we can actually check the beacon because it even calls it like a. When it was highlighted, it was like it said like what, anti-vehicle mine or something like that. So yeah, I didn't think so. It's just there for the trap. But yep, the distress beacon, the whole thing was just the Geth trying to kill us. So I guess you could have brought Tali, but it wouldn't have. Like I said, getting out of the Mako in this place because of the level 2 hazard is a little bit dangerous. I don't need to min-max my experience that badly. There is one planet on normal and easy mode I did that with, and that's the Liara planet, or the one where we have to go to get Liara. Let me do this really quick. That one, because that one's a little bit easier, that one's the one I would get out of the ship and do that. But I'm not going to do that on this one just because I'm playing hard mode, or I'm playing veteran mode, and it's a little bit more dangerous to do that. So, but you could do that on casual or normal mode if you want to min-max your experience the first time around. Okay, we are, for all intents and purposes, we're done with this place. Let me double check the map. At least nothing that's showing here anyway. So, all right, let's get out of here. Yeah, nothing too shabby. It's not the worst of the Geth attacks, that's for sure. There are other worse. I think it's because this place can get mentioned pretty early in the game, so it's meant to be like an easier mission for the most part. As long as you're not sitting your Mako down in front of those Armitage. Those are the more dangerous ones out of all of them, really. So, all right, we're done with that. And yeah, since we don't have the Gorgon, so I think the Gorgon one pops up like around here or something like that. But yeah, we need to finish a plant first for that. So, all right, well that's that one down. All right, let's go to the next one. I'm just gonna go. Let's see, what does this one do? I don't think I've unlocked that yet, but that might unlock after. No, I think I have to do a planet for that one. Let's see. Well, we could explore what we have here and just save that for later. So, all right, let's go to the. Where is the Armstrong section? I think we're doing a.
Message coming in from the brass at Arcturus. Patching it through.
Normandy? Admiral Hackett here. We're getting reports of a marked increase in Geth activity in the Skyllian Verge. Surveillance drones have identified Geth outposts on 4 different planets in the Armstrong cluster. We need someone to take them out.
Geth, huh? Well, I know who to have for this. Although this is probably one of the things you might want to be a little bit higher level, just so Tali will have more or yourself if you're playing a engineer. We'll have more options, but we can still do this level. I don't have time for this. Understood. You can count on me. Any more first?
We have any idea what they're after?
Hard to say. They may be just gathering intel on us. Or maybe they're setting up staging grounds for hit-and-run attacks on human colonies.
Or worse.
It could be the first wave of an invasion.
Let's hope not. We need someone to investigate this, Shepard. Finding Saren is still your top priority, but you've got experience fighting the Geth. You're the logical choice to take out these outposts. We're transmitting all the locations of known Geth outposts in the Armstrong cluster to the Normandy now. Admiral Hackett out.
If you tell him you don't want to do it or whatever, he just says, fine, you know, but we'll give you the coordinates anyway. And as far as I know, you don't get renegade points for rejecting him or whatever. So yeah, that's the big thing about the Armstrong Nebula is the Geth incursions. So each planet or each system has a Geth base to attack. So it'll be similar to what we just did on so let's start with Gagarin first. Check that one out. So time to every time you have to go to a whole new cluster or whatever or system. Well, I guess it's technically a cluster, I believe. You have to go through a mass relay because obviously if you did it the regular way, the game would be over by then. So okay, let's check out the planets here. Sogulrus? Sounds like a Muppet Sesame Street character. I see. Let's see, I think this is the planet we have to drop on. I'm just seeing if there's any hidden. I don't think there's any hidden planets on this one. Oh, we'll read that here in a second. Sorry, I was just double checking my notes. I don't think there's any hidden like asteroids or anything like that here. So, Junthor or Junthor, full of carbon dioxide and chlorine. Chlorine? We'll just make sure not to swim in that. Ugh. Welcome on these works and know our greatness. Well, that sounds a bit, well, anyway. Oh, we get some matriarch writings here. Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans revealed a wrecked freighter orbiting one of Junthor's smaller moons. A recon team found no signs of life, but they did recover one of Matriarch Dillinga's writings. I'm probably even saying that wrong, so. Alright, yep, another one for that little Uncharted mission. Anti-Roomgun. Roomgon? Whatever. Nice planet, huh? Yeah, this is a pirate kind of area, huh? Natural alcohol. Ooh, delicious. Anyway, we get some light metal. Scans from the orbit have detected a deposit of cobalt. Whoops. Press the B button again. Okay. Oh no, we already checked that one. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. And then we already did Junthor and Presha. There's another Krogan rebellions. I like how some of the planets have like little history dialogue to it, like, you know, like some of them are either part of the Krogan rebellions or the first contact war or whatever. So no trace was ever found. Okay, well, let's do the first of the Geth outpost bases. And it looks like there's no hazards here, so we can. So technically, if I wanted to min-max my experience, I could get out. But the fact is, I already had that 10% from beating the game the first time, so that'll cover me not having to do that. So it will hit. I think we'll hit max level pretty easily because of that. Ooh, they'll rip each other apart, huh? Well, they must be. I don't know. I was trying to make a joke about like two different opposing like football teams or baseball teams or something like that, like the I don't know, Red Sox and the Knicks. I don't know. I don't know sports. Okay, since we're dealing with Geth, but I don't think. Oh no, they said a base, so I think. Let's see. I think we do have to get it out of the. No, actually, we might have to. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna bring Garrison Tolly for this one, just because if we do have to step out, they'll be the best. Well, Kain could work as well, but I like having Garrus and Tolly together. And I'll need to improve their stats a little bit as well. Oh yeah, and with Admiral Hacken giving us messages and about missions and stuff like that, be prepared to have his voice pop up every once in a while, even if you don't want to. Unless you don't do any of the side missions at all, or skim this or whatever. So, oops, okay, not that. Alright, let's look at our map. Okay, map time. There's actually quite a few things here we can check out. There's a... Too bad I can't, like, make multiple destination points. So, okay, so there is a... That's the debris there, that's a crash probe. There's a light metal deposit here, roughly, give or take. There's a... interesting, there's a corpse or something like that over here. There's a camp over here. There's some rare orb, like right here. There's the anomaly. That's a crashed ship there. And then the outpost base, which we're supposed to go for because of the Geth, is there. And then there's a bit of material right there. So yeah, this planet's got a lot of stuff. So we're gonna kind of go in a circle. So let's start with the scavenger stuff, which is gonna be over here. So yep, just one step at a time. Yeah, like I said, if we didn't know where all this stuff was, but luckily you can kind of comb the desert pretty well with the ship without having to scan every single like side thing. So because of the as long as it hits the lower right, you know, the sensor there, it'll pop up on your screen. So as long as you're in the general area, so should be a bit further. Okay, I was a little bit close on that, but still, it's in the general area. So as long as you hit close to where my marker was, you know, you'll get to it. Yeah, too bad there's not much in the way of music going on. It's more like the ambient sounds of the planet and everything like that, which makes sense. I mean, there's no sound in space, but oh well. Anyway, scavenger's corpse, huh? Discovery: the burnt corpse, evidently a mom and pop, independent salvage team, shows signs of close range hit from Geth heavy particle beams. Ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's supposed to be like a thing about like, oh, there's Geth around here. I don't think you, yeah, it's like, I don't think you, it just marks it. I don't think you actually get anything from this, at least that I'm aware of anyway. But I thought I'd point it out anyway, so. Alright, there's the scavenger corpses, so let's go to their camp. I think that, maybe that's the point. Maybe it's supposed to point to their camp, like in a general, that it's like, oh, if they're around here, then obviously their camp is somewhere around here as well, so. Which is where this next location is going to be. Let's see, that should be... I'm just trying to make it to where I don't climb like the whole, like upscale full mountain without going a little, you know, because doing that'll make it like really slow, and you might end up like not even being able to hit the right tracks or whatever, and you'll fall all the way down. Yeah, that happened. Uh-oh, I had to be careful about moving.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
And that's okay. Yeah, if you, I forgot if it auto games over or resets you. It's one of the two. Like when you, if you go too far out from the operation barrier. I think it just resets you. I think it just plops you in a different location if you're out there for too long. Yeah, see about this is what happens when you try to like. I probably should have went around the other way now that I think about it. But, oh well, we made it all the same. Yeah, see if we'd gone like just around, we wouldn't have had to climb this whole dang thing. look how the Mako just like flops around. I wouldn't say ragdoll physics, but man, so glad this thing doesn't take like like damage from being like flopped around like that. That would definitely be this thing would take so much damage if that was the case. Alright, let's check this out. I think there's, I was about to say there's a thing somewhere where we can check it out. So
You lead, I'll follow.
I didn't think you had any unique dialogue here, Tali. Most of them don't. Oh, we got a new level 3 shotgun and heavy armor, which I don't think is better. These scavengers who made their camp are gone. They seem to have abandoned it abruptly some time ago, which we already found their bodies. So I don't think there's anything else here. I think that was just it. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not much. You think this whole camp would have like a full building and everything like that, but nope. Yeah, they just didn't want to design. Oh, I thought Talia was stuck in the Mako there for a second. I didn't think the game had that bad of a clipping issue. There are some clip issues and some. Now I'm stuck between the boxes because I am a bad driver. I've been doing it for years. Anyway, yeah, on this way, oh man, look at that. Like, I don't know what they use for that, maybe matte painting or something like that, or scaling or whatever, but yeah. I love I keep forgetting to look just into the sky of some of these planets. Sometimes you forget, like, how well, I think that a lot of these were well designed. Just, I don't know, just, it gives me the feeling looking out into space, you know, something I'll never do, but, you know, maybe something close to it, but, yeah, sometimes when you play these games, sometimes you forget about, like, certain details in the background because you're just so used to getting from point A to point B because you're in game mode and not explore mode.
Securing point.
You know. Anyway, let's get this polonium. Really, I'm trying to do like a lot of these mini missions just so, like I said, oh, yeah, successful survey a small deposit of polonium, just so I can get experience and levels to try and hit 20 as soon as I can. Just so I can get some extra stuff. But we'll talk about that whenever that happens. Okay, where are... Oh, there it is. There's the crash probe.
Redeploying.
I popped right on top of it. Crashed escape pod. Yeah, too bad you can't slop some Omnigel in this thing. This downed pod contained a Legend of One medallion. Its owner is nowhere to be found. More money. More money, more money, more money. Alright. Let's see. Next is the outreach, which is where the Geth thing is, so... Or no, I'm looking at the wrong map. Whoops. Yeah, better do that and then make our way around full circle to the deposit there and everything. So let's just mark that. So I was trying to think how I want to do this, but yeah, might as well get because usually I want to leave the plant like right as soon as I do the if I had to get out of the Mako, well, I just leave the plant like right after that because you know I'm saving up like after exploring everything, I'm saving everything up for like okay now we're done this and now we're out of there. Although it's probably better to get the combat stuff out of the way first, because if you die and didn't save it, you have to reset the whole plant. You have to do the whole plant all over again. Yeah, kind of a pain in the ass. But anyway, we found the little flags and everything there, so we can just go up to the base naturally. So some of the planets do have like roads, quote unquote, to your destination, but most times I end up not finding them because I'm like going all around the planet in some weird way. So anyway, you have to a little bit of detail that some people might miss. Yeah, there's the minerals right there, but we'll get that on the way back. Actually, let me go ahead and mark that now, so I can remember to grab that later. That was close anyway. All right, once again we have to deal with for some reason I thought this planet had a defense units on it, so never mind. Okay, so we have to deal with the Geth, so make sure... I don't think we're going to get attacked as soon as we get in, so I can do my prep when we're actually inside the base there. Alright, we're inside the building here, so actually, do you say anything, Tally, or anything like that about this place? Tally, you don't want to talk? Man, I know I insulted you about your people, but, okay. It's glitching right now, so, oh well. Anyway, these Geth areas are a little bit difficult. I probably shouldn't be doing them as soon as I am, but it'll be fine. So, let's get over to grab, hopefully, yeah. I was hoping there were a couple of chests around here. I think next time off screen, I gotta remember to go back to the Medibay and refill my Medigels, because I think I'm not full right now. These can be a bit dangerous on the... Anything above normal mode, these areas can be dangerous because of how these Geth things work, which I'll show you here in a second. As soon as I do these. Oh, we got some grenades finally. I have to save those up because those are like more like commodities, and I have to be careful not to use them like candy. So, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I need to. Well, the first this section has two different parts. It has I think they stay open. Okay. So, I'm going to make sure to get you guys, just set you guys up in this general, actually, let me see how, I thought pressing back, okay.
Holding position.
Yeah. Well, that's not the best spot. Actually, let me get you right here. See how that'll work. Oh, come on, guys. Are you not going to get behind this like I told you to? Huh. Yeah, sometimes controlling the AI companions in the game is a bit rough. But what can you do? Okay, so this section has two different parts. The first part is we're going to be fighting husks in here. Those aren't too bad. Obviously, if they get close, they can melee you to death, as well as reduce your shields. So you have to be careful there. Oh yeah, did I? Hold on, before I go further. They hit my shields. Did I level up? I think I forgot to level up. Sorry about that. I was talking about that earlier, and then I didn't do it. So let me get. I need to save at least 4 or 5 points just for emergency. So I'll put in a Spectre training there. See, I want to get you unlocked, so I'm going to get you assault rifles, so you can get yourself to sniper rifles. Tully, I think we'll put you on. I should get you Master Sabotage would be good. Or we get you on Marksman, so you do more damage with your pistols. So we'll do that. They'll put the rest in the hacking, because I think that, yeah, that reduces your overload time. So we're going to need that against these Geth here. I don't think you can actually hack the husks, if I recall. Yeah, the cool thing about like putting my companions behind is that I can still have them use their abilities even if they can't see them. So I can so one way to like keep your allies alive in like harder difficulties is just you going forward and messing with them while come on. Come on. Okay, that's the first section. Actually, I think this area has two. There's like husks in the main. There's first wave of husks, then there's a second wave of husks, which is why I'm. Hopefully they don't. They're not moving. They're moving forward. I didn't tell you to move forward. Okay, well we'll leave you. Go and stay there. I think there is a problem that if I move too far ahead, they'll chase after me. So I have to be careful about how far I go forward. So let me activate the next pair of husks, which is behind that door. I think technically I'm supposed to kill the husks in the back area here, and then the next section starts. So, all right, come on, guys, come on out. Wait. I have to be careful about finishing them off, because as soon as I finish off the husks, the next wave begins. Yeah, like I said, the husks aren't too bad. Okay, let me go run back to have them chase me. This is where Tally will shine as soon as we get to the next section of the fight. Okay, now we start. What? No. No. Don't move forward, Tally. I don't need you guys to go forward. The bad thing about Geth is they tend to jam your frequency. So unless you have, I think I have to have a really high combat sensor to beat that, which I don't think I have that yet right now. Yeah, I think. Oh, let me leave that as is, or wherever it's at. I think I gave it to you, but oh, you do have it, but you have to have your thing equipped. It might. Well, let me see. Let me get him to switch to it and see if that works or not. Whoops! I don't know. Switch my pistol. Well, too late. Why are you on your shotgun, Garrus? Okay, so destroyers. I don't think my AI is strong enough to hack you, but let's see. I might need to have you at next level. No, I can't. So yeah, that's level 2. I need that. Tally got rammed into, so she got knocked out. Come on. Oh no. Okay, luckily you're pretty weak. Okay, well first I need to fix this. So let me see if okay, it does fix that. That's what I thought. Yeah, you stay on that. Do I want to use Unity right now? Okay, good. Oh, I'm just at enough of enemy range that she reset. Okay, cool. Okay. Yeah, you guys stay there. I'm gonna pull them out because the harder difficulties I kind of have to do it. Yeah, that's a lot of people tend to forget the combat sensor, but it is useful if you've got one. And I thought I had one on someone. Tali, you need to equip your pistol. Why are you equipped with the Lancer? That's dumb. The only reason I'm equipping him with the Garrus of the Avenger is because he can use it, and 2, he's got that combat sensor on, so. Okay, let me... Yeah, right now I can only hack the regular Geth troopers. Ow, if I could get that sniper hacked. Uh-oh. Close. I think we got rid of the big boys, was the destroyers. They're the biggest threat. Okay. I can't hack... dang it. You guys use your overloads. Okay. Let's see if we can get... Let me see if I can get that sniper hacked to show you how that works. Oh, I already used... That's right, I used it on that. Dang it. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to suffer from the effects of cooldown. Oh well. Where are you at? And right there. I want to show off AI hacking if I can. Just to show you the power of hacking. It is really good. Okay, now it's available. Let's overload you. Okay, and then... Oh, you're kind of weak, but anyway. Let's use AI hacking on you. Yes, and he becomes an ally. Wait, why are you attacking me? You're not supposed to attack me. But anyway, he'll start... Yeah, see, he started attacking his allies. So... I forgot how long it doesn't last super long, but it lasts just enough that usually it's enough of a... it'll help, so... Okay. I could probably, at this point, I could probably have Garrus and Tali kind of go on in and help with this at this point, now that the destroyers have been taken care of, because they're the biggest threat out of all these guys. That's a dampen you. You don't keep trying to shoot me with your... Okay, let's see. Damp you. And then... Sabotage. Not a barrage. Did you reset already? Okay, I'm going to set a singularity. Fly, bastard. Well, it distracted him enough anyway, so... Okay, I think I can have Tali and them come help me now. Now that I've gotten rid of most of the big boys, so... I probably won't do this for every single encounter, because I'll be a bit more efficient at it. Aha! And final one. I guess I don't really need it. I just need to shoot you. Ha. I love the ability to be able to activate your opponent's abilities, even if they're not watching, because as long as you point it correctly, they'll work. So that's it for the Geth one. Yeah, that can be dangerous. If you just run in and start killing all the husks. I think the idea, though, is you're supposed to kill the husks, go into the next room and kill them, and then as soon as you kill them, all the rest of the Geth appear in this room here, but I could be wrong. So, yeah, that's for if you need Medi-Gel during the combat. I really need to max out on harder modes. I really need to remember to max out first aid on one of my allies, so that first aid can respawn quicker. So if I get into a pretty dangerous battle, I can heal quicker. But we were lucky in that case. The AI is, even on the harder modes, the AIs can be kind of manipulated, like I did there, where I just kept all my companions back and were able to draw kind of them in, except for the destroyers coming in. I was actually kind of surprised I was able to reset the battle enough to where Tali could get up, because usually if there's combat, your allies won't pop back up until all enemies are dead. But I guess if you are a certain distance away from an enemy, they consider that non-combat. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's going to be like for the rest of these Geth things. I think it's the exact same thing per base, if I recall. Maybe slightly different, but yeah, we get a Banshee and new Quarian armor. We'll check that out, see if that... I think that's... Actually, don't we already have that? Anyway, get an Avenger. Let's see, what's in here? Hammerhead rounds. Most of the stuff we've already gotten, so... thermal armor. Light armor for you. Credits. And... anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay. let's go on to the next room. Or is that it? No. Oh wait, no, that's okay, what are you? What's in here? Should be something in here. Oh, cool. Pistol, armor, Krogan armor, cool. Yeah, definitely off screen. I'm gonna have to do a lot of inventory cleaning up, like what I want to sell, or if I want to just omni-gel it for now. I might omni-gel it just because the later equipment sells for better than the early stuff does. Ooh, shock absorbers. That's for force damage, like a throw and stuff like that. Looks like that's it. Okay. Alright, let's go back outside and finish the rest of the planet. Now, there are going to be some inconsistencies with the when I step out of here, because I had a recording issue earlier. You probably saw like a weird cut when we did the beginning of this area. The recording like crashed on me or something like that, so I had to reset the planet again. So most of it's not going to be done, but I'll just do all that off screen, so not a big deal. But I do want to show the rest of the planet, the rest of the stuff I didn't get on screen anyway. So all right, let's get out of here. So yeah, not too bad, but like I said, that could have been bad if I just ran on in there. So okay, where are? Yeah, it's not quite over yet, but we're fine if we get into the Mako. Run away! Well, not so much run away, but you know. But yeah, if I really wanted to min-max this, if I got out of the vehicle, I would get more experience with this. Yeah, you can kind of wreck them while you're in the Mako. And it's like, sorry. Unless they had an Armitage there, then that would be held belled right there. Alright, who's left? Yeah, you could tell it was bad news when you saw the Geth ship from like on fire or whatever. Yeah, their physical attacks don't do enough damage to me. Did one of you fall off? I think one of you fell off. Okay, that's gonna be a pain in the butt. Yeah, where are you? Where are you? Don't make me follow you all the way down the mountain. Dang it! Stupid Geth. Son of a bitch.
1 down, 3 to go.
Yep, thanks, Garrus. Okay, so what did I... Okay, so I'd gotten... On that map, I'd gotten everything on the left side, but like I said, I'll just do all that again off screen. Because, like I said, I had to reset the game because of my recording hardware crash, so... Oh well. Sometimes it just happens. Weirdly enough, it doesn't happen that often, but every once in a while, it'll do it at a most inconvenient time, and you're like, no... But I think most recording setups have that. Like they have that issue. Sometimes it'll be overheating, or your computer will be in the middle of an update, do something stupid like that. I don't know. But giving you guys vertigo by any chance? Flip, 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 flip. Oh man, talk about giving yourself a sickness. Am I down with the sickness? Open up your hate and let it flow into me? Yeah, maybe. Nah, I don't have that much hate. I'm not a Sith, so... Let's see if we can get this deposit. Yeah, and I dropped out just... Whoop, I was still in attack mode. My weapons were out. Take that, rock! Or tungsten, or whatever. Or thorium. You have successfully surveyed a large deposit of thorium. Okay. Let's... Garrus? Oh, it's... Whoa, what the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I was actually stuck there. I was walking and it wouldn't let me control me. I think it's because I hit like a side of a wall or something like that you're not supposed to be able to walk on with your characters. So it kind of freaked the game out. It's like, no! Okay, let's go check the debris out. And then we'll get one last thing and then we'll call it an episode. Yeah, I might do like one more of these. I think what I'll do is, I think next episode I'll finish off the rest of the Geth incursions in the galaxy, and then I'll go back to the Citadel and try to finish off a lot of the quests there, and kind of clean that up a bit. Maybe I might not do all of them, but I'll do enough to like either unlock new quests or finish quests that I could have easily finished without any Paragon or Renegade. I mean, some of that stuff I could still finish without the Paragon or Renegade stuff. but it's just a case of like want to max get all the free, I want to get all the free like charm and intimidate I could, which is it'll be a while until I get that third box though, because I had to do like a lot of renegade options to get that third box. So all right, crash probe. I mean, unfortunately, in that fight, I didn't really get to show the coolness power of the hack. But don't worry, folks, the hack will make itself useful. I mean, it did the Geth that I did use it on did kill the guy, but like I said, there's okay, there's one more. That is, I think that's more up here. I think as long as we hit in the general direction, I should get it. But as soon as we can get Tali at higher levels and increase her like Quarian machinist skill, which reduces her load time, and we get some good tech gear for her, it'll become a lot more useful. Worry not. Although most people who have played this game more times than a few probably already know that. But okay, it might have been off on my. Let me double check the map there. It might be a bit higher than that. No, it says it's supposed to be around. Well, maybe a bit further up, but it's supposed to be in that general area. We're probably just not close enough to show on the map. Come on up, come on down. It's supposed to be there. Unless I... Okay, there it is. I'm just a little bit... Okay, falling down. Falling down. You know, either London Bridge is falling down or it's like the movie. If it's like the movie, bad times are going to happen. But I like that movie, actually. I mean, it's a kind of a sad movie when you think about it, but it's one of those movies that's kind of like if you're having like a really rough day of the real world, you're just kind of like, man, I don't want to be like that guy, but it makes me feel like I want to be like that guy, if that makes sense. Up, it had to load. It either had to load the character or something, but yeah, I'm probably not doing this in the smartest way. I'm suffering from go towards that direction syndrome again, where I'm just like, let's go straight line, not realistic, which is like maybe around in a circle or something. Okay, let me yeah, I'm not definitely not showing off my skills here, or definitely not showing off my prowess when it comes to this. It's probably easier just to go this way instead of trying to force yourself through over a rock in a hard place. I just don't want to go too far away from our destination, so. Almost there. Almost. Some people are like, just get on with it already. Alright, final spot. I mean, I'll have to fix the rest of the stuff, but for the level anyway, so. Huh, convenient. Alright, we get some scans from detected a large spot of titanium. Excellent. Oberon and titanium. Alright, folks, well, that's it for this planet, but as I said before, we're gonna clear out the rest of the incursion because the Geth are a danger to society, but because the Admiral of the military told us to do so, because we're good little dogs and we do what we're told. So in the next episode of Mass Effect 2, more Geth destruction with the help with Tali and Garrus, the best companions in the whole game. That's not debatable, folks. That's just completely true. They're the best. No one else is better than them. No one else. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Whee!